are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, Unbreakable, and they will enjoy a reach advantage. He'll square off against Smokin' Joe Frazier. Get ready for these two heavyweights. Blink, and it could be over. You can see who has the power advantage.
You've got power, you've got size. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use their speed. Depend on their boxing skills. If you can do that, if you can outbox them, you can beat anybody that's in front of you. Got to be smart, got to be sharp, got to stay on your toes.
Up first is Unbreakable from the United States of America. They are the SCI and WBO champ. The last time they were in action, they scored that dramatic TKO victory. Let's see how they do in this one. Smokin' Joe Frazier from the United States of America. Their last fight was a very controversial decision loss.
It'll be ding-ding from first bout. They were off.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black, Unbreakable. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fight against George Foreman. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Clean left jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. You'd like to see more jabs. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. The judge is going to have a tough job. Good arm positioning, blocking that hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn. Look at him. He knows he's championship material. He walks like he's walking on a yacht. Like it's all about him. And that's what you need, that arrogance, that championship arrogance. And he has it all because he's proved it in his last fight.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. This fight has been very one-sided. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. Looks like they're out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. Then they get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Well done with that counter shot. Frazier being much more selective with his punches. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Can he finish the job? It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hold him. He's got to bluff him.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than nothing.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Swing and a miss with that hook. He missed with the jab. And the referee is right there, getting closer and closer to stopping this fight. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Well, that looked like a flash knockdown here. Let's see if he can get back to his feet. It looks like this one's going to be over. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to...
Frazier is in trouble again. And it appears they're out of... And it's okay to take a knee.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
One of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. It's all offense all the time. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. A hook scores.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like
stumbling around in potholes. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they do?
This may do it. They exchange. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice stop, but that won't score. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Perfect counter line. Oh, and he caught him clean. Is this the beginning of the end? Good defense from Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right, just misses. A chance to make history. Are we about to witness a massive upset here in round number 1? Oh, and that changes everything, and down they go. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. And here comes the legend, Joe Frazier. Hall of Famer, all-time great. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. The fight is over.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on. What a shot. You know what? The argument was there. The referee didn't know what to do, but he called it. Great shout.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 7 rounds of boxing, your winner by technical knockout and still SCI champion, Unbreakable.
All in my eyes, enemies only can see